Greetings, everyone. Welcome to Maniac Mondays, the show that's bringing you the tournament, THL tournament happening in literally 12 minutes. I am one of your casters for tonight, Lotus Knight, and I am joined by the one and only Agent BWE. Agent BWE, how are you tonight?
I'm doing great. I'm looking forward to getting to see some non-rogue matchups for the first time in nearly a month.
Right? Are we actually going to see non Rogue, or is everyone just bringing Rogue anyways?
Uh, Everyone will have rogue probably, but I'd like to believe that they'll be banning it enough that we can see a little bit more.
Fair. Fair. I really hope we don't see more Rogue than I've been seeing on Ladder because it's getting boring really fast.
Oh yeah, I think the patch couldn't come soon enough.
Right?
As much as I enjoy winning, playing every game against rogue is it's fun for the first few turns when you don't know what they are, and then all the joy is lost. And
Yeah. Yeah. So just as a reminder for everyone, Duos Tournament, the sign up, you can find it on the THL Discord, and I'll be nice and post the link here in case anyone wants to sign up and is in chat right now. You can register with a player that wants to play with you, or hopefully wants to play with you, and I don't know. It's a lot of fun. Well, actually, I can't post it on Twitch. Twitch is doing something to me. But someone who's listening and it's nice can post the link, and you'll have the possibility to sign up for the tournament if you haven't yet, or just go to the Discord and check the Maniac Mondays tab. The idea of the tournament is you bring your duo, you're going to play best of three standard, and just have a fun time. We have quite a stacked roster coming in, don't we?
yeah, we sure do. There are only 6 teams right now, but the teams that I'm seeing are looking pretty competitive. So I think everyone has a pretty equal shot of winning this.
I agree. I think this is going to be quite the crazy roster and quite the crazy tournament. I want to thank Quaz first for the 27-month sub with Twitch Prime. And thank you, Quaz, for everything, really, and for the link. Now, before we go over the duos, I just want to ask you, PW, really quick, what lineup would you bring if you were playing here?
Um, so we're playing best of three
Yes, best of three, one ban.
conquests, one ban. Okay, so uh, I think a good strategy would to just take something that's done well in the Masters Tour qualifiers.
Sure,
And so I've noticed all that bringing Rogue and Fel Demon Hunter are both good
sure,
decks. I think that if you want to bring another deck, it depends. If I'm not going to ban Rogue, I might consider playing something like Handlock with Fel Demon Hunter.
sure.
But I don't play these decks too much, so I think I'd go for a more like comfort decks, really. I wouldn't be
Sure.
surprised to see a little bit of everything, just what people are comfortable playing. I don't think there's any one correct lineup.
I agree with you. I personally would go for I Hate Life and kind of go with the Poison Rogue Muzaki Mage. And not too sure what the third would be, but I don't know, maybe something like. What fits there? Quest
I've,
Druid?
I've seen yeah, I've seen some like burn shamans.
Yeah,
If you want to bring a third combo deck, uh, otherwise you could. I don't think you can play OTK Demon Hunter, but you could try maybe.
yeah, yeah. Just try to make sure everyone hates me by the end of the tournament.
Exactly, or maybe more like the brute Demon Hunter,
Yeah.
because that one's seen a little bit more play recently than the lifesteal version with the quest.
Mhm. Or maybe we're going to get to see some Ickman Hunter.
Yeah, I definitely think the winning lineup will have Ikmin Hunter in it for sure, for sure.
um, so why don't we start talking about the duos who are playing tonight?
Yeah, so I guess I can introduce the first one. first duo, which should be Super Chicken and Doctor Fish. If
Yep.
I'm guessing we're putting it in the right order. Okay. Yes, we have Fish, who is a caster or an op and caster, and he's just been around for a long time, pretty experienced with PHL. And then Super Chicken, who's obviously really good player. Both of them combined, I think they could have a pretty good shot at winning this thing. I think it'll definitely be interested in what lineup that they choose to bring because I know that Super Chicken likes to play some paladin, so we might be able to see some of that, especially when he gets to ban rogue.
That's true. I wouldn't be surprised to see Paladin do a good job in this tournament because the class isn't actually dead. They have Cariel.
This is true. Cariel is a pretty good card.
Now, up next, we have everyone's captain and a scrub in Diamond 22 and Neji Boston. What do you think of this duo?
Yeah, I think this might be my dark horse team. Not dark horse because they're bad, but uh, they're not the obvious pick, I guess I would say, to win the whole thing. I think both Neji and Diamond are very experienced, very strong. They, I think they also both have experience playing in Tespa, so they
Yeah,
they they have the good comms for a tournament like this.
that's true. That is true. And up next, we have our first lovely combo. We have Quads and Sharkbait.
Yeah, this is the team synergy, right? The
Yes.
it that I'm gonna be really interested to see how if the quad shark bait combo actually makes for playing better Hearthstone or worse Hearthstone. Who knows? I'd like to believe that their power increases tenfold when you
Oh,
combine them
it's
together.
squared.
We'll have
Everyone
we'll
else
have
is
to
a
see.
sum. They're a product.
There. Oh, okay. Yeah, then this is for sure. For sure a team to look out for. It's as you know, things double in Hearthstone. Anything that
Yes,
says double is something to look out for.
that's true. Our next duo, we have Nice Jewish Owl and Dabs.
Yeah, this is the team that I don't want to queue into first round if I'm playing in this tournament. I definitely expect some sort of grief lineup that's hard targeting one deck or another. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you think it's possible for them to target Rogue, or do you think they might go a different angle with their targeting if they were to do it?
So I want them to prove me wrong. I want them to counter Rogue. I don't think it's possible. I really don't. But I want them to prove me wrong. And I'm challenging Owl right now, who's probably watching. Prove us that Rogue is targetable. Please, I can't take Rogue anymore.
Me too. I agree with everything you've just said.
Our next duo, we have Mick and Roadrunner.
Yeah. So we have. I think these two are on the same team for Legacy and maybe other teams. I'm not really sure. So I think they at least prep each week together, and so they should have some synergy there themselves. Yeah,
Hmm.
there's just some THL. Well, okay, Roadrunner is your THL 5 seed extraordinaire,
Yeah,
and Mick is your THL. Why are you in the 3 seed extraordinaire? So
right.
perhaps there's a team to look out for. They could have a deep run, although deep is like 3 wins max. But we got to say deep for the content.
Yeah. Final reminder, there's 1 minute if you want a final second registration. But our final team is a team of my fellow Brazilians. We have Pascoa and Lucas DM Nask.
Yeah. So on paper, this is the team that you would choose if you were betting. Um, so a GM and then a very close to be GM level player, both on the same team. It feels like cheating to pick them to win the whole thing. So I'd say the expectations for them are very high, and yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they did take it all down.
I wouldn't. I'm still sad they didn't call me to do the Brazilian trio, but I don't think that was an option for this one. I wouldn't give it all up though, because we have a special seventh team signing up last second here. Um, this one might be a bit crazy, but we have Aquaman 575 and MPV.
This team has Aqua on it. It's trash. This is a round one exit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I would not be surprised honestly to see this one. I would not be surprised to see any team win, but I'm going to reveal I'm rooting for Quaz and Sharkbait because who is going to root against Love, right?
exactly. It's the story we all want to see.
Yeah. Um, I believe the tournament is going to be seeded any minute, so we'll just wait to see if there are any last minute signups and reveal any final duos. Now, Agent, while we're setting up, I want to ask you one question. I want to say, so would you bring Poison Rogue or Thief Rogue tonight if you were playing?
Um, I think both are very good, depending on what you're expecting. If I'm just gonna assume that everyone is banning Rogue. So if you're expecting a lot of Fell Demon Hunter and Handlock, I would definitely bring Poison Rogue. If you're expecting more Hunters and Druids, I would bring Thief Rogue. So I personally have been playing a lot of Thief Rogue lately on ladders, so I think I'd play that.
Mm-hmm.
But they're both so strong that it could really go either way.
Sure. Um, I'm just seeing if there might be one final sign up. Just checking with Baze to see what happens in the meanwhile, so we can prepare and hop in.
Perfect.
So
Yeah,
we will have our break once the tournament is seated for delay to catch up. So we'll have a 15-ish minute break, which is the time for delay to get to everyone. Meanwhile, the final duo. Okay, we have bite-sized AC. Do you know who that is?
Uh, I know that he subbed for our legacy team last week for
Okay.
Eternal, and he took it down there on stream. I'm pretty sure. Beyond that, I don't know too much about him. No.
And playing with Gypsy Finn. New players
Uh,
here.
New players. Uh, who knows? They got a name to set for themselves because we don't really know what to expect from them.
Yeah. And by size is going to be the pilot. Um, the tournament has been seeded. I believe Base will be releasing the tournament soon. Hopefully really soon. Our first match that we're going to spec, and this player doesn't even know it because I haven't messaged them yet, but we're going to start with Baskoa versus Nice Jewish Owl. And yes, that is a spoiler of the match that's happening. Round one. So tune in approximately 15 minutes when we're going to have the first match for everyone. And for everyone playing, good luck tonight.